Good morning, girls and boys. And how's everybody today? Well, it's 9:21 a.m. Imagine such a thing. And I have just gotten up, put my necklace on. What do you think I've been wearing necklaces now? Mm-hmm. Pretty, of course it's crooked. Well, I don't know if I can fix that. Here I am preening again. This is the way I begin all videos, is preening. There was this girl that was making a video and she was so beautiful. Just gorgeous. And she started by fixing her hair, and then she started to sing, and oh my word, what a singer. I guess she was singing, I guess she's famous now. She's quite famous. I don't know if she was famous when she made that video. I think she said something to her mother in the video, too. Okay, Mom. All right, well, since you're all waiting on pins and needles to hear what Peg Bracken's next tips are, now if you want this book, this is Peg Bracken's I Hate to Cook book, and it was published in, well, my mother's got it with her old handwriting in there, so it cost $3.75, the I Hate to Cook book, and it was published in 1960. Well, that's not so old. Well, to you young things, I suppose it will be old, but to me it's very young. Okay, let's get this together now. Okay, so we've discussed about your buttons stay on your shirts longer. If you coat the center of each with colorless nail polish, it seals the thread. Okay, next, if you are dieting, now this is a dieting video, so it'll go viral because everybody wants to diet. Everybody except me. If you're dieting to lose weight, use only one slice of bread for sandwiches. Cut it in half horizontally. That doesn't mean like slice it into two pieces. It means from the very top, you come down and you slice it so it becomes a very thin piece. Or you could just buy Pepperidge Farm, which has got the very, very thin slices. So you have two slices, an eighth of an inch thick. An eighth of an inch, well, that's about a quarter of a centimeter. What's that, 4 milliliters? Okay, it makes a better tasting sandwich too. Okay, hint number 8. 8 in the book. When you sew, so now this is a sewing video, the thread won't tangle so quickly. So often, if you knot the ends separately instead of together. Now that is a new one for me. I never ever knew that there was such a thing. So you knot your ends separately instead of together. Hey, look at how that changes. See how dark that is? And then I take the book away. But my computer compensates for it. Okay. When you or the children must take a vile tasting medication, put an ice cube on the tongue for a moment beforehand. This temporarily paralyzes the taste buds. I have another way. If you hold your nose and take it, you can't taste with your nose closed. And maybe put an ice cube in your mouth first, and then hold your nose, and then swallow it. But you have to keep your nose held after you've swallowed it until it's completely gone. Because when you stop, then you'll taste it. Some of those energy drinks are pretty bad. I like the 5-hour energy drink that has no, what's it called? No delay? No, not delay. No crash. Those are vitamins. It's really not bad for you, I suppose. I don't take them except if I have to stay awake at the temple. Okay. Even very sound sleepers who won't wake up for an alarm clock, if you put the alarm clock on a tin plate, it will wake. They'll wake up. But now where are you going to get a tin plate? I guess you could use, no, those are aluminum things, those little pie plates. Is your cookie sheet tin? I don't know. Oh, a tin can. Put it in a tin can. You could turn the tin can over and put it on that. Maybe. I don't know where you get tin anymore. I know. Okay, here's how you're going to have to do it. You get a number 10 tin can. That's one of those huge ones. Or you could use, how about an apple juice container? You cut the top off and you cut the bottom off. And then you have to get your clippers out, your handy dandy cut metal snips. Every woman has them, right? Don't you? And you snip up the sides, so now you have a flat, I mean, you've got a circular piece, but now you can flatten it. And now you have a piece of tin. Yes, you can now lay that piece of tin flat. Ironing it won't help it stay flat. You could run over it with the car. Might cut your tire. How are you going to flatten it? You could step on it. Actually, now they make the tin cans so thin. It's like those pop bottles. Hey, I call it pop bottle. That's what they call it in Canada. Soda bottles, what they call it in the South. Down south. Anyway, they're very thin now, so you could just bend it easily with your hand. Okay, so you put your alarm clock on that. We have an alarm clock. We call it the alarm clock from hell. Now, I know I said that, but I wasn't meaning it as a swear word. I was meaning it as a place. Because hell is a really awful place, right? And so the alarm clock from hell, it really makes this awfully loud, awful noise. Whatever. It's an awful one. So we have one of those. I don't think we need to put it on a tin plate. Okay, so you heard it here last. Let's see what we've got. We're down to number 11. Okay, now this is a helpful hint. Remember this one. Get out your pencil and paper or open a new document. Okay, when you buy cellophane wrapped cupcakes, we just call them plastic wrap. Is cellophane the same as plastic? Okay, when you get cellophane wrapped cupcakes and notice that the cellophane is somewhat stuck to the frosting, hold the package under cold water for a moment before you unwrap it. The cellophane will come off clean. Okay, so did you get that? So you bought some plastic wrap cake or donuts or something that's got frosting on it, and you see that uh, maybe even in those frozen containers, you get a what's that called? Sea cream cheese, a cheesecake thing, and it's got frosting on it, and it's plastic wrapped. Well, you put it under cold water before you open it. Don't do it after you open it. No, no, no. Just do it before you open it. Is that what it said? Cold water or hot water? Gotta check, gotta check. I have a very short memory. Cold water. Put it under cold water for a minute, and then when you open it, it won't stick. Pretty cool idea. Alright, well this is probably enough tips for your little brain this morning, because we don't want to wear you out before you've even been able to go for your walk. Bye. Oh, and you heard it here last. Now you can do this at home. Results may differ. Here I go, I'm going to hit the button.